U.S. President Donald Trump says the United States is partially negotiating with Iran, while signaling a cautious approach to the situation. Iran, meanwhile, has stepped up its demands, calling on Washington to compensate it for war-related damages. Our Kim Bo-kyoung tells us more.
U.S. President Donald Trump said Sunday that the United States is low-keying it in terms of its approach to Iran, signaling that Washington would rely on mounting economic pressure rather than launching a new military offensive. Such remarks came during a phone call with Axios, saying the U.S. is only semi-negotiating with Iran. Trump said that the U.S. is just watching, with Iran suffering from massive inflation and is without money, saying that Iran is in a very difficult situation economically, even lacking the funds to pay its soldiers. Trump added that the U.S. naval blockade of Iran has further worsened the economic crisis. Regarding the ongoing tug-of-war in negotiations, Trump said the situation would work out well, as it always does, like a chess game. This comes after Iran announced a list of demands for Washington to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Mohammad Bagher Zorgadeh, Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council, demanded the lifting of the U.S. naval blockade and the withdrawal of U.S. forces from the region. Tehran also demanded that the U.S. compensate Iran for damage caused by what Tehran described as 2 wars of aggression and lift all sanctions and unconditionally release Iran's frozen assets. The official stressed that the strait will remain closed until the U.S. changes its behavior. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi repeated the terms while adding that Washington and Tehran are not engaged in talks, adding while speaking to reporters that Tehran will not start them as long as Washington breaches an interim deal signed in June.
From our perspective, until the violations of the Memorandum of Understanding and the U.S. compensates for what it has violated in the memorandum, there is no possibility of restarting negotiations.
In terms of the agreement on the Strait of Hormuz between Iran and Oman, he said they were in the final stages but would not reopen the waterway unless the conditions are fulfilled. Kim Bo-kyoung, Arirang News.